I'm going out into the woods by myself today. Do a little hunting and see what I can scout up. The wind is right for whenever the thunderstorms hit in a little bit. The wind is going to be right for me to go down to that road that we went down last week, and at the end I'm going to hang a left, and I should be headed directly into the wind. And the storms that are coming are probably going to cause the hogs to bed down, so it'll be easier to put a stalk on them. Just barely started down this road, and I'm already seeing a ton more tracks. Alright, well, it's looking good enough to where I'm gonna drop my bike and start walking from here. These tracks are really fresh. It's just traveling right down this creek bed. It's a pretty good size one, too. Well, I just ended up back at the bike. The road goes for a pretty good ways, but it's just a big loop. It looped right back around to where I started from. The signs weren't any better over that way. So I think even though the wind direction will be wrong the other way, just for scouting purposes, I'll go back the other way. There's no place left to bike around here. Water's nice and clear. Really pretty in here. See where they cross the river here. Behind this lawn creates a little sandbar where it slows the current and drops the silt in the sand. And that little bit of shallower water right there encourages them to cross here. You see where they go up that bank over there, next one right here. It's amazing what a pig can get up. That thing's almost straight up and down. Tracks everywhere. I just came across another good place. You can see that the traffic is enough to pulverize the ash down into the ground. So it's a clear trail. And deer have been up and down it. Over in front of me, there's a hole in the fence. If you can see the fence post right there, there's a hole in the fence right there, and they're crossing. And I can see a break in the tree line, and on the Onyx maps, it shows a guy I know that I actually delivered to. So it looks like they're coming from bedding and then going up in his field to feed. Check this out. There's a trail crossing this national forest right away, and the trail runs right through that barn. So deer are actually walking through that old barn. Looks like the roof is about to cave in on that thing. found some really good trails on this trail that look like they're crossing from bedding to more fields. So I'm going to remember all this and head back to the truck. I can hear the storm. It's getting pretty darn close. And I'll come and scout the rest of it another day. I pretty much covered this side of the river, and it only looked like one hog had come through this morning. Trail's going right through it. $1863. Died 1860. I guess it took a little while. $1866. 2 years old. Man. It's another familiar name. $63. You never know what you're gonna find out in the woods. Lots of interesting stuff to discover. And it looks like the forestry people know this is here because they've made a road that goes exactly around it on all sides. Looks like they intended to make a road all the way around it so this part wouldn't burn. But it did anyway. I made it. It's starting to get bad out here. I'm gonna head it home. And I didn't turn up any pigs, which is unusual to strike out this many times, but I can tell that right after the burn, everything started growing back, and the hogs are definitely back in here. We see the tracks everywhere. So we're just gonna keep after it. I'll see y'all later. Thank you.